Welcome to Upside DIY. So I got a few boxes taped, cleaned, and taped up. I just need to glue this and that. So basically glue the bottom. Projects and another thing is testing hard drives. I've got a duffel bag underneath here. There's two more laptops, and I already this one actually was already taken apart, or the battery and stuff. This is the compact. It's a XP Home Edition right there, and then basically it's a V5000. So if I could look online, or if there's not a video of this being taken apart, and I actually took off the hard drive cover, and I just slide it. It's got the bracket, or the frame hard drive holder, and things like that. It's a 60 gigabyte hard drive. It says 60 gigabytes, and it just slides out. But yeah, there's a motherboard and things. And this RAM stick right here, it's actually only 256 gigabytes. So it's pretty interesting and fun to see, like, or megabytes, 256 megabytes. Sorry. It's just interesting to see. So I put both of my laptops, my good ones that I took kind of cleaned up. So I've got this 60 gigabytes, really nice to kind of work. I'm gonna be taking apart, and then I got the RAM out from there. Try to keep it in a small envelope, and then eventually I'm gonna put the envelope into like a small organizer, and I've got little small rulers, or just little small items that I'm probably going to clean out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this also to the side. And 19 volts, 3.5 amps, Windows XP Home. There's stickers here and there. And I've got a third laptop in that small bag right in the middle. And it's got the power adapter. And this one I'm going to also take apart and have access, but it works. The monitor powers on, and have access to the hard drive. And basically that's going to be the last after getting access to the other hard drives. So I got a laptop of a bag of laptops. And I'm probably going to just do the number 2. I showed you guys the number 1, which is which is actually a compact. The test laptop is a Toshiba, but if the size of the laptop and things like that, the hard drive, and this has a RW, like a lot of the components and stuff are still on here, maybe some speakers. It's a really nice heavy duty laptop, and things like that. I also need to find, if I get stuck and things like that, these Apple laptops are completely differently made and built and things like that. Doesn't look that easy, but I could kind of see that that's a Philips and things like that. And with the numbers or the labels and information, I gotta kind of look closely at anything that I could find usable. Serial number. So this might have an 80 gigabyte hard drive, 1 gigabyte RAM. Might be the battery information, or I could look on the battery and things. So that might be interesting. But it looks like a lot of these are Philips. I might skip this one. It looks a little complicated. And as I'm working, I kind of want to protect anything that I can, so I've got another kind of something to cover and cushion things so that cover and cushion things so that and then the same thing but a lot easier, Windows XP Home Edition. Here's the battery pack. There's just weird stuff, like not 100% familiar with everything. This looks like a Dell model 19 or 9.5 volts. And this battery pack has a light indicator on it, things like that. Pretty useful. And then I've got my a box of some of the main tools, screwdriver, basic. So I'm not 100% sure where the hard drive is, so I could just kind of remove a few of these screws and pretty much I need to actually have like a small screw container, which I don't have, or I do have, but so here's both of the RAMs, I guess. This has 2 RAMs and I probably have to use 2 hands. So interesting. But I really want to. The thing is, as I mentioned, there's going to be power adapter issues. There's going to be pretty much just, comparing old parts, reusing old parts, comparing parts. It looks pretty good. And this RAM is 256 megabytes. So I removed one 256 megabytes. And this one too, so basically, yeah. So it's pretty much how the RAM is. There's like RAM. I'm kind of looking at the RAM chips, and so with these RAMs, it's like this small board size goes like it's totally different RAM. Like this one, you have this chips, but I'm pretty sure it went in this way and stuff. So, and this other RAM is totally different. So, so know where this goes, and let's try to keep looking for the hard drive. So I took off this other second cover. It's got kind of like an Intel for home office use. And there's actually probably something like there's a slot kind of right there. I'm not 100% sure if that's, well, that's definitely not the hard drive, but probably like a wireless card or adapter. Kind of complicated. If if things are. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to take off this whole back cover and maybe and look for the hard drive So yeah, well, I could kind of see how these slots are configured. So you got to match up correctly. So I put all three spaced out in the envelope, and I guess I could, kind of protect them. So there's 256 megabytes of RAM, 3 sticks, I guess. So now I'm going to basically unscrew this laptop and look for the hard drive. So I mainly unscrewed a lot of stuff, but this is probably the hard drive, I think. So it was just kind of slotted here, and there's like some plugs that I'm not sure about. So I didn't have to unscrew everything. It's got a 4,200 RP. It's a 20 gigabytes. Yeah, but pretty interesting. So this is kind of interesting, but it wasn't a lot. Let's see. So for now, except, I could turn. I mean, there are some DIY hacks that I've been researching. Uh, I could turn this into like a portable, but it's going to take a lot of balance and stability. But they turn like monitor screens into like solar panels and things like that. So, but I mean, it's better with the basic scraps and stuff. And this could actually just only play like DVDs or CDs, I would think, is all of this. And I've got pretty much my alarm sensors. I finally, um, I've got to reprogram, but these are other types of alarms. They're like they could be set to a chime or monitoring and things. They take 2 AA batteries. I bought this whole box was filled, and then I gave half of them away. But I got it for a good deal at Amazon. So, and then just random cool little pickups for when I figure out a few things. Really nice clipboards, actually. Um, never know exactly. So yeah, I've got to basically uh, use the other alarms depending on which window or door and things, and then just pretty much uh, reset most of my sensors. And I pretty much kept the little small baggie and the adhesive on the back of these sensors. I think I've got, there's an adhesive, and what I want to do is actually uh, go back and pretty much take out the battery and switch the sensors and program it into the system, basically. So that's just how it is. Hopefully, when all this is finished, I and set up and stuff, I would actually feel really relieved that it was good money spent. Basically, it was good money spent, hopefully, and stuff like that. And basically, we've been sorting out a few things. Just had with pretty much a box, and having some of my things, just seeing some of the things that, and knowing where I'm going to put these and this and that, with some of the DIY stuff, some matting, or just any other applicators or items and stuff that I could, and like a stereo receiver and stuff. If those things are, so it's kind of just, and I've got like a TV situation, big flat screen TV. So it would be nice. It's just hard, just so much stuff gets in the way.